First problem, if alpha comma beta are the roots of the equation x square plus px plus q is equal to 0, then form a quadratic equation whose roots are alpha minus beta whole square and alpha plus beta whole square. So given that alpha comma beta are the roots of the equation x square plus px plus q is equals to 0. One equation is given here. Now given that alpha comma beta are the roots of this equation. So alpha comma beta are the roots of the equation, when sum of the roots is alpha plus beta is equals to minus b by a, and the value of alpha into beta is equal to c by a. And form the quadratic equation. The given question is form the quadratic equation whose roots are alpha minus beta whole square and alpha plus beta whole square. Now we want to form the quadratic equation with these two values as roots of the equation. So first we take these two values as a comma b, capital A comma capital B. Already we know that the quadratic equation with roots alpha comma beta is x square minus x into alpha plus beta beta is equals to 0. This is the quadratic equation with alpha comma beta as the roots, but here we have the roots as a comma b. So the formula is here x square minus x into a plus b is equals to 0. This is the formula which is used to find the quadratic equation here, where a is equals to alpha minus beta whole square and b is equals to alpha plus beta whole square. So first we will find the values of a plus b and a into b, and then we replace these two values in this equation to get the required answer. That is the procedure. In condition here given that alpha comma beta are the roots of the equation x square plus bx plus q is equals to 0, then sum of the roots alpha plus beta is equals to minus p by 1, that is minus p, and the value of alpha into beta is equals to q by 1, c by a, that is q by 1 equals to q, minus b by a, that is minus p by 1, which is minus p. So alpha plus beta is equals to minus p and alpha into beta is equals to q. Now in the next step we take the given values as a comma b. Let capital A is equals to given roots as a comma b, that is let capital A is equals to alpha minus beta whole square and capital B is equals to alpha plus beta whole square. Now finding the value of a plus b. A plus b is equals to alpha minus beta whole square plus alpha plus beta whole square. Now taking the expansion, alpha square plus beta square minus 2 alpha beta plus alpha square plus beta square plus 2 alpha beta. Now here plus 2 alpha beta minus 2 alpha beta gets cancelled. Now the remaining values are 2 alpha square plus 2 beta square, that is taking 2 common here, 2 into alpha square plus beta square. And in the next step we are writing the root of alpha square plus beta square, we take the value alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. And replacing the values here, alpha plus beta, what is alpha plus beta value? Minus p whole square, that is p square minus 2 into alpha beta value is q. So this is 2 into p square minus 2q. Now finding the value of a into b. A into b is equals to alpha minus beta whole square into alpha plus beta whole square, which is equals to, now in place of alpha minus beta whole square we write the value alpha plus beta whole square minus 4 alpha beta into alpha plus beta whole square. Now in the next step we are replacing the values alpha plus beta, that is p minus p square minus 4q into p square, which is equals to p square into p square minus 4q. Now we are substituting these two values in the formula to get the required answer. Therefore the quadratic equation whose roots are a comma b is the formula x square minus x into a plus b is equal to 0. Now replacing the values of a plus b and ab here, x square minus x into a plus b value 2 into p square minus 2q plus ab value p square into p square minus 4q is equals to 0. Therefore the answer is x square minus 2x into p square minus 2q plus p square into p square minus 4q equals to 0. That's all. This is the required answer. Next problem. If x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 and x square plus cx plus b is equal to 0, where b not equal to c have a common root, then show that b plus c plus 1 is equal to 0. So given that the quadratic equations have a common root, so first we take alpha is the common root of the both of the equations. What is the meaning of the root? Root means it satisfies the equation. That is, since alpha is the root of the first equation, alpha satisfies the first equation, which means alpha square plus b alpha plus c is equal to 0. Similarly, since alpha is the root of the second equation, alpha satisfies the second equation, that is alpha square plus c alpha plus b is equal to 0. Now from this equation, what is the value of alpha square? Alpha square is equals to minus b alpha minus c. And from this, alpha square is equals to minus c alpha minus b. Now we are equating these two values. Since LHS values are equal, we must equate the RHS values. That is minus b alpha minus c is equals to minus c alpha minus b. From this equation, we want to find the value of alpha, that is minus b alpha plus c alpha is equals to c minus b. That is writing the alpha terms at one side and the remaining terms at the other side. Now taking alpha common here, alpha into c minus b is equals to c minus b. That is the value of alpha is equals to 1. Now we are replacing this alpha is equal to 1 value in any one of these two equations to get the required answer. Now replacing alpha is equal to 1 in the first equation, that is alpha square plus b alpha plus c is equals to 0. Here we have alpha is equals to 1, that is 1 square, 1 plus b into 1, b plus c is equals to 0. So b plus c plus 1 equal to 0, which is the required answer. That is the procedure. That's it. Given equations are x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 and x square plus cx plus b is equal to 0, and given equations have a common root. So alpha will be the common root of the given equations. Since it is the root of the equation, that root satisfies the equation. Therefore, alpha square plus b alpha plus c is equals to 0 and alpha square plus c alpha plus b is equal to 0, which implies the value of alpha square is equals to minus b alpha minus c and the value of alpha square is equals to minus c alpha minus b. Therefore, now we are equating these two values. Since this is the value of alpha square, this is the value of alpha square. So we are equating these two values. So therefore minus b alpha minus c is equals to minus c alpha minus b, which implies minus b alpha plus c alpha is equals to c minus b. Writing the alpha terms at one side and the remaining at the other side. Now taking alpha common here, alpha into c minus b is equal to c minus b. Now here c minus b and c minus b gets cancelled. Therefore the alpha is equals to 1. Therefore the value of alpha is equal to 1. Now we are replacing this alpha is equal to 1 value in the equation alpha square plus b alpha plus c is equal to 0. That is, by replacing alpha is equals to 1 in the equation alpha square plus b alpha plus c is equals to 0. That is 1 square plus b into 1 plus c is equal to 0, which implies 1 plus b plus c equal to 0, which is the required condition. That's all. Next problem, prove that the roots of the equation x minus a into x minus b is equal to h square are always real. So prove that the roots of the equation are always real. Now we want to show that this equation has only real roots, that is the roots of this equation are always real. So when we say that the given equation has the real roots, the condition is we find the value of the discriminant delta is equal to b square minus 4ac. Now if this delta value greater than 0, then what is the condition? The roots are real and unequal. And if delta is equal to 0, then the roots are real and equal. Here unequal, here equal. And delta less than 0, then the roots are complex numbers. So these are the conditions. Now we want to show that the roots of the equation are always real. Always real means we want to show that the delta value either greater than 0 or equal to 0. So the condition for the roots of the equation to be real is delta greater than or equal to 0. Now we want to show that delta value greater than or equal to 0. If delta greater than or equal to 0, then we say that the roots of the given equation are always real. That's the procedure. At the given equation is x minus a into x minus b is equal to h square, which implies we have to convert this equation in the form of x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So further taking the product, so this is x square minus ax minus bx plus ab minus h square equals to 0. That implies x square, taking x common here, x into a plus b plus ab minus h square is equals to 0. Now we compare this equation with ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. So compare with ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. Then the values of a, b, c are a is equals to 1, x square coefficient, b is equals to minus of a plus b, x coefficient, and c is equals to constant ab minus h square. Now finding the delta value, discriminant delta is equals to b square minus 4ac. Now replacing the values. Here b is equals to minus of a plus b. Then b square is equals to a plus b whole square minus 4 into a value 1 into c value ab minus h square, and this is equals to a plus b whole square. Taking the expansion, a square plus b square plus 2ab minus 4 into these two values. Taking the product, minus 4ab plus 4 into h square, and this is equals to a square plus b square 2ab minus 4ab, that is minus 2ab plus 4h square, which is equals to, now this is a square plus b square minus 2ab means which gives the value a minus b whole square plus 4h square. Now clearly we can say that this is the value which is greater than or equals to 0, since a minus b whole square, square means this is the positive value, and h square means this is also the positive value. Sum of the two positive values always returns the positive values, and it gives the answer 0 when both of them is equal to 0. If both of the values equal to 0, and then it returns the value 0, or otherwise it returns the value greater than 0. Therefore delta greater than or equals to 0. So the roots of given equation are always real. That's all.